All right. So what you are going to that place is the place where it's noisy. So what you are going to do now is you share your screen with the job description and others. Then
Okay.
make sure that you do not share the email, the as in the companies, anything that has to do with the company should not be shown, either their company name or any email or something. You should make sure it is not shown.
Okay, just the
Oh.
description.
Just the discussion you had with the lady today. That is what you should just show me.
Okay. Okay.
And how and the criteria that set that you should follow in order to develop it. So that is thank you to come up with the copy. Thank you.
Okay. I'm trying to open the guideline.
Okay.
Um, it still shows a bit of their detail because the guideline is linked to the website.
Okay. All right. Should we make it that you read the guideline for me?
Okay, yeah, okay, I think that would be great.
Okay. So read the guideline for me. Let's see. Yeah.
So there are different sections of the kind of email copies they do. Can you hear me?
Okay. Please don't mention their company. Please don't mention their
Yes,
company.
yes, yes, yes. I'm not doing that. I'll try not to. So there are different kind sections of the kind of emails they do. First, we
Okay.
have the general email copywriting stand. The general email copywriting. Then
I'm
they
listening.
have the sales email.
Okay.
They still have the nurture emails,
Okay.
social proof emails.
See, all these emails that I mentioned, they are there in the program now. I think you should have taken them. All of them, they are there in the program.
Yes, yes, they are there. They are there. Yes, I've seen them. Launch emails, post launch and re-engagement emails. Most of them are in
All
the
of them,
this.
they are there.
So let me just start with the guidelines according to.
Okay.
Okay, they talked about audience understanding research. Before
Okay.
writing, thoroughly research the client's target audience, understand their pain points, desires, and language.
Okay.
Then match the
This
tone of
this
the.
this point that you mentioned now, this it is the reason why I usually say that if you want to learn email copywriting, you must pass through copywriting. All these things you are going to discuss it in copywriting, not in email copywriting. Right?
Yes,
So it is the reason
yes,
why I say everybody must pass through copywriting. At least spend the 3 weeks, your first 3 weeks in copywriting before you go to email copywriting. Email is easy, but you have to understand the basics. So this research now is something that you already know that even if they didn't tell you, the client did not tell you, you must do your research. Right?
yes, yes. Sure.
Okay.
So then the same thing for the tone and voice. Match the tone of the email to the brand's personality. E-commerce
Okay.
brands may lean towards a casual conversational tone, while service-based business might require a more professional tone.
Hmm.
Then personalization. Always aim to personalize emails by using the recipient's name, location, or previous purchase history where possible.
Exactly. Exactly. You already, if you have checked through the program, when you are writing post-purchase email, you must mention it that we are thanking you for your previous purchase and all that, and we think you would like this or something like that. That is post-purchase emails now. All these things you're discussing now, it's about post-purchase
Yes,
emails,
like I think
right?
around that cross-selling.
That cross-selling, thank you. Thank you. Around that cross-selling, that is what she's talking about here. I thank God you are following through. Okay, please
Yes.
continue.
Okay. So then the next is the structure. Craft subject lines that are attention grabbing, concise, and relevant. Aim for 35 to 55 characters. Use power words, numbers, and emojis if appropriate.
Do you know what is power words?
No, that's one of the questions I wanted to ask you too. That's one of the questions I wanted to ask you.
Okay, when they say power words, right? They are talking of
Yes.
words that make people feel interested or triggering people to buy something. Let's say, for instance, now, when they say 27 mistakes you should never make before building your website, right? But it's a statement. But when they say 27 alarming mistakes you should never make before building your website, you see that word alarming there is a power word because it makes that mistake seems very important, right? So
Yes.
something like must know, alarming, hack, all those things that make the sentence seems very important, they are power words. So that is what you should know. Let's say you want to write a first welcome series. Welcome series, you don't usually, there is a small pattern for it. You don't need to put all these power words. But if you are writing something like, let's say, customer engagement emails, you want to re-engage the person, you write something like 22 or two most wanted fashion, two most wanted clothes in our brand right now. Two most wanted clothes in our brand right now. You see that most there is a power word, right? Or two most sold clothes in our brand right now. The person will be like, what are these two most sold clothes? Let me check it out. Maybe I'll like it too. Right? So these are what they call power words. Okay. So let's go.
So then the pre-header. Ensure the pre-header complements the subject line and entices the reader to open the email.
Okay, do you know what is pre-header?
Yes, I think it's like a preview of a text when you receive an email.
Good, preview text. That's what she's calling pre-header there. It's preview text. So it is like if you are writing emails, if you went into CloudView, you are going to see subject line, then you see preview text. Right? The purpose of preview text is to further strengthen the subject line in order to make the person open that email. For instance, now in the first welcome series, now I can say something like, welcome to Pada Digital Solution. Do you like this? I'll now use like a finger. You know, you can use finger in that place. Do you like this? The person will now be thinking, what is this? This means there is something here that, right? Or you ask that, do you prefer this? Or have you made this mistake before? You don't put like a point finger. The person will look at what is that mistake. It will not prompt him to open that email. It is the reason why Clark Hopkins said that curiosity is the biggest human incentive. He is curious. You want to check. You create that intrigue. That is what he's talking about in that pre-header. It's also preview test. So don't confuse them when they say preview or pre-header. So let's go on.
Okay. Keep the body concise, scannable, and focused on a single call to action. Use short paragraphs, 1 to 2 sentences, bullet points, and subheadings to enhance readability.
See, this point, I would like to stress it because this thing is going to YouTube and some people will watch it there so they should learn. If you're writing any copy, you have to pick one primary emotion that you want to trigger, and you have to make sure that you focus on one call to action. You should not be writing a copy or emails copy. You are writing in order to encourage the person to check your website. You are also writing in order to encourage the person to subscribe to something different. No, you have to focus on one thing. If you want him to buy product, you have to focus on that one purpose, which is the call to action here. So you should ensure that, for instance, if you are writing the first welcome series for this woman, you know that the first welcome series is first to introduce, is to welcome the person, introduce him to the community, as well as show how important the person is in the community and how you intend to help them, what their community. But this is the primary thing you discuss. You should not start talking about that they should follow your social media in that welcomes. You should not be talking about that. You should focus on that thing. You are welcoming them to community. You are, the community is so trusted that you are even giving them, for the fact that the person is new, you are giving them 10% off, 20% off, whatever. That is what that is the only call to action in that place, and that's what you should focus on in the first welcome series. Then like that, like that. So let's go.
The call to action should be clear, compelling, and stand out visually. It should convey a urgency or value and align with email's objective.
You know how to create urgency, right?
Urgency. Yes, yes.
Okay. For the fact that you are here, let me explain some things for you. You know the difference between scarcity and urgency?
Scarcity and urgency. Urgent, yes. Scarcity means it's not available. Why urgency is available, but maybe on you need early demand.
Okay, you have tried, right? But there is something you should understand. In any scarcity, there is urgency in it, but in any urgency, there's no scarcity in it. For instance, if I tell you that we have only 2 in stock left, only 2 in stock left, what are the 2 things? So you have to buy, you either buy now, or it may be, it may finish in the stock, right?
Yes.
That is scarcity, isn't it?
Yes.
But there is urgency in it. You understand? So because if you didn't buy that product early, it is urgent. It means the product buying it is urgent. If you didn't buy it early, you are going to lose it. You are not going to be able to get that 2 that is left in the store. So in every scarcity, there's urgency. And if it's ordinary urgency you want to create, you say, if you didn't join this program between now and tomorrow, I'm going to close it by tomorrow. It's urgency, but there's no scarcity. Because there is no quantity, there's no limitation of quantity. So in scarcity, there's quantity. And anything that quantity is involved, you are most likely going to talk about it to finish if you do not come. And if you do not come, it means urgency is involved. Do you understand? Did I confuse you?
Yes. No. I understand.
All right. Let's continue. Go to it. Open it again. Read it again. Is that the end? Are you there? Because of course you don't have capital. Prince, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Okay. That's all for the general emails. Then they talk about Compliance Act. Ensure all emails comply with the CAN Spam Act, including the use of accurate subject line, clear identification, and advertisement.
Okay. All right. This one, CAN, that is C-A, is it A-A-N or something safe? I've forgotten the distance.
C-A-N. Then there's S-P-A-M.
Yes. Okay. The guideline is you should avoid use of all these 3. especially in the subject line. Avoid use of spread is free. Avoid excessive use of dollar or naira. Naira. Avoid excessive use of millions. Avoid use of gifts. So all these things, they are words that are like, oh, if you live here, later you should go and Google spam words or email spam words or something like that. They are going to show you there are plenty, but the common ones that we use are free, dollars, millions, all these things, gifts, all these things. So these are the things that you should avoid. That is, these are the spam words.
Okay. Then for the guidelines under the sales emails, the objective first is to drive immediate action, such as making a purchase or scheduling a consultation.
Yeah, yeah.
The standards, value proposition, clearly states the value proposition early in the email. Focus on how the product service solves a problem or fulfills a need.
So what does that mean? You should focus on what?
How the
It means you should,
product or service solves a problem or fulfills a need.
in other words, what does that mean? In other words, what does that mean?
Okay. Focus on the client's or the customer's pain point.
Benefit rather than the feature. Benefit of the product rather than the feature. What will the client, the customer benefit from? Like this one now, this is a mic, right?
Yes.
So this mic now, it has features, it has this place, it has this, and this is ensuring that there's noise cancellation, whatever. But what does that mean to me? That means if I record, I'm going to have a smooth record. And that is what customers want to hear, not because there is noise cancellation, there's no. So you should focus on the pain point, the desire that the clients want, the customers want, not describe the features and all that. No. If, for instance, now you are writing for wristwatch, let's say you are writing for all this luxury wristwatch, the biggest desire for luxury wristwatch is pride. Right? It's pride. So you have to portray what product are they selling? What product are they selling? I cannot hear you now, Prince.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What product are they selling?
Their main focus is this health and wellness brand.
Okay, health and wellness brand. Beautiful.
Yes.
Right? What if let's say if let's take parts like wellness. Let's take part like men's health, right?
Yes.
Men's health. Why do men want to get healthy? It's basically for majorly three things. One, so that they will be able to work and be more productive. Two, so that they will be able to satisfy their women in order not to allow another man take care of their woman. Three, in order to look good. These are the major things that men want to get well for. Every other thing. So if you are selling a product, for instance, you are selling a product that gives men the ability to be able to last in bed. So you have to focus on massaging his ego. The fact that you will be able to satisfy his woman to the fullest, so much so that the woman will nearly not will not cheat on him, or another man will not come and satisfy his woman for him. Right? If you are selling products that has to do with exercise, so you see that you will not focus on building body in order that people will fear you, in order that you are going to appear fit in the dress so much so that everyone will look at you, you look handsome, you look beautiful, or whatever. You're going to have a fantastic posture that when you're coming out, everybody look at you as someone that wears, that is going on exercise. These are the main things. But people will tell you that I'm doing exercise in order to avoid weight loss. Even weight, people want to lose weight, not because they want to lose weight, but because they knew that if they didn't lose weight, people look at them, their posture is not good. They don't want to snap pictures and look weird while others are looking normal. So you have to understand the right emotion to trigger. And I believe that the fact that you have passed through the copywriting program, you should know all these things already. I'm just revising it for you and for people that are going to watch it later on YouTube. So let's go on.
Yes. Okay. The page reloaded. I'm trying to make it load again.
Okay.
Okay. We already talked about incorporate urgencies, elements like limited time offers, countdown timers, or scarcity. E.g., only a few left in stock. We already talked about this. Then social proof. Use testimonials, reviews, or case studies to build trust and credibility. CTA. Use strong action-oriented language. Examples: shop now, get 50% off, or claim your spot. Best practice. Visual hierarchy. Use bold fonts, colors, and images to direct the reader's attention to key points and CTA. Segmentation. Segment the email list based on user behavior, e.g. past purchase, browsing history, to send targeted offers. Then nurture emails. Build relationship and trust with audience over time, keeping the brand top of mind without aggressively pushing for sales.
Yeah, these ones, they are not meant to sell. It's just awareness, just like awareness. They just to create awareness. Maybe somebody buy a product, right? You send him subsequent emails on how they can use that product in order to get, depending the way they can get the maximum benefit from that product, just to show them that you care about them, in order to nurture them, so that they will trust your brand and in the future they will easily buy again. That is the purpose of all these nurture emails.
Okay. Then encourage interaction with content, such as blog posts, videos, or social media. Use questions or polls to foster engagement. Soft CTA. Use
Those ones are going to
okay.
be in nurture emails, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Soft CTA. Use softer CTAs that encourage further interaction rather than immediate sales. Best practice storytelling. Use storytelling to make the contents relatable and memorable. Okay. Consistency. Maintain a consistent sending frequency to stay engaged with audience without overwhelming them.
I think I have told you consistency. I've discussed about consistency with you, the number of time and the time to send it. I'll talk about this with you. But for the benefit of people that watch this video later, consistency, it is recommended that you send emails on Tuesday and Thursdays during the weeks. And the time, the right time, the proper time is 8 o'clock a.m. and 8 o'clock p.m. These are the two periods that has been recommended that people should send. It should be majorly 2 a week, but you can send it 3 times a week, depending on the target. If you are planning on doing all these Black Friday and Christmas special day sales, you can send them more than that in a week, especially towards that period.
Okay.
So
then social proof emails. The objective is to leverage customer testimonials, reviews, and case studies to build credibility and persuade potential customers to take action. Standards. Use real verifiable customer testimonials include, okay, diverse highlight testimonials from different customer segments to appeal to a broad audience.
That's what I
Visuals.
did.
Incorporate images or videos of customers using the product service to enhance credibility.
Okay.
But yeah, but I have a question about this.
Okay. Okay. About what? Is that you have
Okay.
read to the end?
No, yeah, I have the question about this particular one. Yes. This design that they are
Okay.
talking of, this design that they are talking of, um,
Mm.
I thought you told me one time that we will not be the one doing it.
In fact, it is one thing that I wanted to even tell you. If you look at this job post now, these particular things now, you will
Yes.
see that the client do not write them. They just send it to her, or she copy from somewhere and she just come and paste it for you.
Okay.
Because this is just telling you everything about emails. This is not longer something. That's why she was telling you. I think that time she told you that she want to get the resources, right? She just
Yes.
collect it from some other brands and just come and paste it for you, and nothing more. So you are not to design. You are not responsible for design. They have their designers, people that design in their company. But because you collect it and they don't have time. With this, we don't have time.
Yeah.
They don't have time.
So
So
I won't be the one to do the design.
no, you are not designing.
Okay.
You are to write emails, and there is a just continue. Just read continuously. I'm going to.
Okay. Then that's done for the testimonial email. Then the launch emails. The objective
Okay.
is to create excitement.
See now. Do you
Okay.
know? Do you know what?
Yes.
All those emails he's talking about is what you already know. Just go straight to where you have problem. Then you ask question. Then I will resolve it. Just go straight to where you have problems.
Okay.
Then we will resolve it.
Okay. Follow up offers. In when we are doing follow up offers, they s-
Hmm.
they say provide special offers or discounts to those who didn't engage during initial launch. Do we also need to cross
Hmm.
sell during follow up offers? I would just focus on one
Okay.
particular product.
It depends on what product was launched.
Okay.
If it is, for instance, they launch an entire shop, then you should cross-sell, upsell, and do anything. But if it is a specific product that was launched, then in the follow-up, you are going to focus on that product.
Okay.
You understand? Let's assume, for instance, now a shop, they have shoes, they sell hats, they sell they sell t-shirts, right? Then in a
Yes.
particular period, they have a launch of t-shirts, and they sell it at a launch price, it's at a launch price with discount to their subscribers. Now, if you are doing follow-up emails, you are going to focus on that t-shirt. You are not going to start talking about shoe.
Okay.
But if it is that they launch the entire shop, maybe they open a new branch, they now launch it, they now give it a discount to their offer, to their subscribers. If you are following up, you are going to give them you are going to give them variations of product to select from, because it is an entire shop that was launched.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
Yes.
All right. So let's go
Then
on.
I'm trying to view the client's profile. I think I noted some things I would like to ask from there.
Okay.
Okay. Loyal customers. So they said they like some brands marketing. Would I now
Mhm.
need to do I need to join the newsletter of all those brands to see how they function?
Yes, it is very, very important. You have to join the news and see how they write their emails. They see they have given you clue now already if they do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Search those brands on Google, search them on Google. If you search them on Google, you are going to get them. Then go and sign into their email. Immediately you sign in, they'll send you their welcome series.
Yeah.
The first welcome.
Okay.
Then you see how they write it, how they pattern it. That is how you should look at it.
Okay. So the client already describes their ideal customer.
Okay, they are all ideal
Yeah.
customer.
Yes. It's an
What
African
is their ideal
American
customer?
women. African
Okay,
American women within the age of 30
okay,
to
that is
55 years old,
okay.
holistic well-being, annual income of $70,000,
Okay.
budget for self-care, the budget for self-care slash health and wellness, values
Okay.
natural plant-based products, and is interested in maintaining her skin health through botanical, handcrafted, and non-toxic beauty items.
Okay. So
So this,
now, this is what they call the client avatar, right? You know about avatar, right?
yes, yes, I do.
Customer avatar, right? Now,
Yes, I do.
what is common between women of 30 to 55 years? What is it that they want?
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah, I can hear you.
Women that are within the age of 30
To
to
55
55,
years old.
what is it that they don't want?
They don't like to look their age.
Oh, thank you. They don't want to age. Anti-aging,
Yes,
natural anti-aging. They want smooth skin, such as if
yes,
you are looking 20. You understand?
yes, yes.
So this is like a perfect job well done.
Okay.
Good.
So then the the brand persona, empathetic, understand and addresses the unique challenges faced by Black women, offering support and solution tailored to their needs.
Hmm.
Emphasizes self-care, healing, and empowerment, helping clients feel confident and valued.
Mhm. Yes.
Then promote a comprehensive approach to wellness that includes physical, mental, and emotional health, integrating
Yes.
practices like massage, yoga, and self-care.
Yeah, all these ones now, all these things now. I think you already know all these ones. Just
Yes,
go
yes, I do.
to where the question is, so I will answer the question. And if I never eat you, I just come on this call with you. I never eat you, so that I will go eat. I will eat.
Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss.
No problem.
Okay. But I'm done with these guidelines. That's the whole question. So they sent me samples of their work.
Okay,
That is
sample of their
samples of,
emails.
yes, that they've sent, that they've done for a client, for these same clients before.
Okay, that they good. This if this client has done everything for you, but there is one thing I want to know now. What specifically did you want you to do right now?
So you want me to create a welcome funnel.
Okay, and then
That's just all. That's all she wrote. That's just what the project that she assigned to me was to create a welcome funnel for that brand.
wow, it is so simple.
Yes.
It is so
And the
simple.
welcome
So
funnel just contains 4 email series. The first one is the welcome. Second one is introducing the owner and the mission. Then the third
see,
one is
forget you.
customer
I
reviews.
have already discussed this thing in the program. You already know
Yes,
them. The videos
yes,
are
yes, I
already there.
already know them. I've written them, sir.
So don't mind all this their story now. Your team, your own now, your main target now is one, you should go and take welcome series. Forget about other series in that sample. Forget about all this nurture something something. Go and focus
Yes,
on welcome series on those their samples that they provide.
yes,
Then you look at how they look and then you try to make your own better. You look at the weaknesses. All copies have weakness, right? You look at
yes,
how their own is. Even in fact, you should copy even the number of words, so you see the number of words that their own are, so that your own
Okay.
should be within that range as well, right? Then you write a perfect copy like that on that, but based on that, but make sure your own is better than them. See, most of them they are writing rubbish. If you know what you are doing, most of them they are just writing rubbish.
Yes.
Another thing again is you have to write in such a way that you have a strategic way that you are giving instruction to designer. I'm going to connect you with somebody that did something like that last week. I'm going to connect you to I think it's Moses that did that. I can't remember who did that. One client, he did something like that for one client. So I'm going to connect you with him so that Moses will show you how he did, like an instruction to graphic designer, how the graphic designer is going to work on it.
Yes,
Okay,
I think even in their samples, they did some things like that.
good, good. They
Like
talk
I
about
saw
the
a place
hero.
where they wrote design as 2 columns in email layout.
Good. See, this client has done everything for you. So I think he has done everything for you. Just go and study those samples of the email that say they have done before. Make sure your own is better than their own, right? Those brands
Yes.
that they say they already like, sign into their emails. At least you get the first welcome series immediately. Then you
Okay.
look into those welcome series. So that you study those things. You don't need to go and be struggling somewhere again. It is those samples that you study and you now craft your own. Then you send it to her.
Okay.
Make sure you give instruction to graphic designer as they did.
Okay.
All right.
So
So for that job description, say we will have actually not read it because it's of no use since
yeah,
they
it's
have given
of no
something that
use.
so what you are going to do again is to go and look at their website so that your email is going to the brand, your email is going to sound like their brand voice. Go and look at their website. Look at what they are doing, how they are doing their promises, their emotion, the emotion they are trying to trigger, and all that from their website.
Yes.
So I hope this has been settled.
Yes. Very well.
If you have any other question, you can always ask. Do have
Okay.
a wonderful night rest.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Welcome.